Hello everyone, good day. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I will be discussing about Google Maps API integration. Here, I created an app where I will be integrating the Google Map and API. This project demonstrates the integration of Google Map into Android application called Hanyola Maps app. Now the purpose of Google Maps is to help users find locations, get directions, and navigate easily from one place to another. It also provides real-time information like traffic, distance, and travel time, making it useful for travel, delivery, and location-based services. In apps, developers use Google Maps to display maps, mark locations, and track user movement using GPS. Through this activity, we will learn how to set up Google Maps API, how to request runtime permissions to location, how to use Fuse Location Provider Client, how to add markers and move camera on app, and lastly, how to handle location updates. Now, I will be demonstrating it for you to be able to understand. These are the testing tasks. So let's go to map display. Let's run this. Alright. When I run my app using physical device that is connected via USB, the default location is in Manila. Oh, by the way, you can use either a virtual emulator or physical device when running an app. Now, as what I've said, the default location is in Manila. And when I click my location, oh, so it asks permission first. It asks permission first before redirecting to my current location. Let's try it. After that, okay. So, as you can see, it asks permission first before redirecting to my current location, which is this one, the Bohol Island State University, indicating that permission handling and current location is working correctly. Oh, by the way, these are the types of map I have here is the the terrain and the satellite. The one that you see here in the upper part is the latitude, latitude and longitude coordinates. Of course, you can zoom in or out on a map. You can zoom in or out, can pan around the map, and of course, can click on markers to see the title. See? So, this is my current location. So, the title is You Are Here. Now, if you go to also, you can also see here the distance between, I mean, the calculated distance between the default location and your current location. So let's rerun this. Let's stop first and rerun it. Okay, now, oh, this one, the distance to, oh, I didn't see it. So let's run it again. And then distance 627.0 kilometers. So you can also see here the calculated distance between the default location and your current location, as what I've said earlier. Now, let's go to the video assessment. I have prepared questions here and I will answer it. Now, what is the difference between axis find location and axis course location? So, this one is the axis find location and the axis course location. Axis find location provides precise GPS-based location with high accuracy within a few meters, while axis course location gives approximate location using Wi-Fi or mobile networks within a few hundred meters. Now the second one is, why do we need to request permissions at runtime? Now starting from Android 6.0, which is the Marshmallow, sensitive permissions like location must be granted by the user while the app is running, not just declared in the manifest. This improves user privacy and security. Now the third one is, what is Fuse Location Provider Client and why use it? Now, Fuse Location Provider Client, this one is the Fuse Location Provider Client. Fuse Location